Hello and welcome back to the Project Management Fundamental course. In this module, we will continue with looking at project, program, and portfolio management. Now, to make it a little bit simple or easy to understand the differences, we already defined that a project is a temporal endeavor or some kind of undertaking you do in order to meet a certain goal, which could be making a unique product or service or giving a result, you know, within a defined scope, resources, and schedule, which we call the triple constraint. Now, so if you or someone executing a particular project like building a house or building a road, then you are looking at a project level. Now, when you are somebody managing not just one or two projects, but you are also looking at how each of those projects affects each other and how they relate and how you distribute the resources to them, then you are more or less dealing on a program level. So a program is a collection of related projects and other work that share common objectives, and it is better to manage them collectively. So which means if you have two or more projects or other types of work, that when you do, they share some common objective. They have a particular influence on something. It's better that you want to be able to manage that, to know how to synergize between these projects. So one way would be I want to build a road for cars in a certain area, and at the same time I want to um, maybe provide the communication or electrical lines along that same path. And you want to be able to manage that in such a way that you manage your resources and you plan them in a way. So there can be two different project managers doing the electrical line installation and another project manager dealing with the road construction. But you as a program manager needs to make sure that you coordinate between those projects and project managers to manage it effectively. And our portfolio level is a collection of projects as well as programs. Again, they should be interrelated or lead towards a common goal, but this is when the complexity or the number increases. And what you see is that as you go higher, portfolio definitely starts getting closer all to the strategy of the company organization. Um, how you want to execute certain number of projects if you have a lot of them, when they should be executed. And this is why companies also have roadmaps in how they want to execute things so that they know which one they need to do first and which one they need to do second. And somebody has to be able to manage that level on portfolio level, and then combine a number of projects which can be on program level for a program manager to manage, as well as then distribute those separate projects or work to project managers to manage individual projects. So, and this is basically how you can look at project, program, and portfolio. Now, you can also compare them on a number of things, like we already defined what project is and single effort or set of things that are not connected to themselves, while program combines project and portfolio combines projects and program. And how they also manage changes is really something unique. A project manager expects a change and implements the process to manage and control it. A program manager must expect change both from inside and outside the program, um, and then see how to maximize or strategize in a way that they can still achieve the benefit. And portfolio just also monitors continuously in a broader context what is the strategy and is it working, looking at all the programs and projects that are being executed both by the program manager and project managers. Management level, also how they manage differs, so they coordinate things at their own level depending on the complexity and scope. And also on monitoring level, project manager focuses more on that project. A program manager focuses on how the interconnection between projects are and what is going on. And portfolio also look at how to re-strategize in order to streamline what the other two are doing. Planning wise, defining the scope and how much success rate, these things are different on different levels. So if you are a project manager, your scope is limited to the project you're dealing with. If you're a program manager, it's also the same thing, to the number of programs and people you have. The same for portfolio. And then you see that the responsibility increases more and more as you go from project to portfolio. So, and this is why it's important that when you start as a project manager and you want to grow more, you can grow in a career path that, for example, goes into managing more programs, projects which are interrelated, therefore on a program level. Or you want to start really contributing to a strategic portfolio or way that a company executes things, and then you can go into portfolio management. Requires different level of skills as you go up. And this is basically the difference in terms of how these three are to each other. Thank you, and I hope you understand all we've said, and I will see you in the next video.